I remember this headline that I vividly remember. Rohit Sharma. No Rohit Sharma for World Cup 2011. It was a headline that I saw and I'll never forget it. So what happened during that time?
No, I was quite desperate to get into the team and do something for the team at that point. And I know, you will be playing in front of your home crowd. And I know the sort of team we had. We had the best chance of winning the World Cup. So I wanted to be part of that World Cup. And if I get an opportunity, try and make a difference. That is what I was thinking. And I mean, somewhere down the line, I blame myself. I don't want to blame anyone for it. It's just that I didn't had a great run, maybe slightly before that. But yeah, I think that setback was needed. That kind of setback was needed to improve myself, to understand my game better. I mean, I'm not saying this in a wrong way. Everyone wants to be part of the World Cup, but in a way, it did good for me. I came back as a different person altogether. I started learning more about my batting, trying to understand about my career, what I need to do from here on now. Those kind of things actually helped me a lot. And yeah, I sort of completely changed everything. I changed my mindset firstly, and then a little bit of technical aspect of my game as well.
What are the mindset changes, lifestyle changes that you brought in after the 2011 World Cup?
First things first and the foremost was, try and understand what you're doing. You're playing for your country. Out of 1.2 billion at that point, you are one of them who are knocking the door or playing on and off. You're there and about. So that actually was something that I wanted to take it really hard and say that, okay, this is an opportunity for me and I have to make the most of it. Before the World Cup, I wouldn't want to say that I was not giving that importance, playing for India. It's not the story, it's not the case. It's just that I didn't understand the role, because the batting position of mine kept changing. I was not able to adapt, and I thought, okay, if I'm batting at 7, I need to bat in the same way how I bat at number 3 or 4. So that kind of pushed me a little back, because you need to change your game based on where you bat. And I only say that because when you're batting with 10 overs left, you need to bat in a different fashion than the way you bat at number 3. Now, cricket has changed completely. Now, we see batsmen trying to put pressure on the bowlers every time they walk out to bat. Bowlers coming out and hitting those bouncers, yorkers every time, which was not the case a decade ago. They used to come and still try to swing the ball and hit that length. It still happens, but now you see guys are more aggressive. They want to take wickets. Guys want to score runs quickly. So that is something that I didn't understand before the World Cup. And that is something that I told myself that, when I come back into this Indian team again, doesn't matter if anyone gives me that role clarity. I should know what is expected out of me wherever I bat. And that's something that I kept telling myself. And that was the biggest change that I brought. Every time when there's a game happening, I'm batting at 6 or 7 or 5 or whatever it is, I'm watching the game and I'm visualizing that this is the position that I may bat and I need to do this for the team. It might be only 10 overs left at that point. What are my shot options? Which are the guys who are going to bowl to me at that stage? So those are the things, like trying to stay ahead of the game and those kind of things.
What was Rohit Sharma going through at that stage?
It just was tough. Whenever you have that sort of situation around you, it's not easy. You're not comfortable. But what can you do as a cricketer at that point?
In your case, you are acing white ball cricket. You've become a very dominant force in white ball cricket, but still finding it hard to figure out Test cricket. So how was it? How was that?
That was, I'm telling you, it was not the easiest when you're going through that phase. But having played cricket for a while, there's so much you can do at that stage. All you can do is just work on your game and keep enjoying your game. That is something that I was trying to do. Not think, I was not getting frustrated that I'm not finding a place in the squad or anything like that, because the first 5 or 6 years I was very hard on myself. Like you said, the World Cup, after World Cup, this has changed in my thought process, that I'm not going to think too much about what has happened or what is happening with me right now. I just want to focus on my game and try and improve my game, because you can only control the controllables.
Can I say post 2019 when you came back into the test team, you were okay to fail? It's okay if Rohit Sharma failed a test
Yeah,
match.
100%. I mean, as a sportsman, you will have bad days, you will have off days. So you have to accept that you're going to fail, and you should be okay with it. And I was very much okay with it, because I know when I have my day, I want to make the most of it. When you're having a bad day, it can become your worst day. Like when you get out on 0, there's a possibility when you go to field you might drop a catch, and that may lose a game for the team. So it's better that what has happened, you just let it go and just try and enjoy and focus on what you have in hand.